Okay, now my mic is being picked up.
So Luna, when you get a level increase, I let you guys pick the average or roll and add your modifier. So you have to decide when you get a level increase if you want to adjust that. I only tell you that because I'm actually gonna force you up a level before you start tonight.
Be right back.
You have us do what?
For your hit points, I let you either choose the average. So for barbarian, the average is 7 plus your Constitution modifier, or you can roll the D12 and add your Constitution modifier. But whichever you pick, you have to take that number. So if you decided to roll a D12 and you get like a 1, then it's your number.
Okay. And how do you tell which ones are automatic backgrounds?
Yeah, Link Knight, looking for the follow.
I'm back.
That's probably an old follow, but keyword nonetheless, since I have not streamed in a while.
Welcome back.
Did you see the backgrounds, or you just checking them out?
I'm looking at the backgrounds now.
Awesome.
Just drag and drop.
Yep, drag and drop under background, you'll be good to go. Yep, looks like we'll just stick with Tuesday evenings for now.
Alright. Alright, let's get because we have not found a good place to rest yet.
Okay, I got
a hermit
yep.
barbarian. Very nice. My brother's texting me and he's trying to put Wednesday and it keeps changing it to May Day. That's hilarious. Okay, so You'll need to open up your barbarian class to see.
And right now, people, we are literally setting up
Your
Luna
features.
Dracula with her
So
DD
you
character.
have a language that you could.
So, in the meantime, just bear with me and enjoy the music. And we'll be getting to slaying something here, mainly the champion here fairly quickly.
So your race gives you the ability to speak Common and Inferno. If you go to your tabs on your right side of your character sheet, the third one down is abilities. You'll see it says languages right at the bottom. It says Common, Inferno, one of your choice. The one of your choice is your Hermit one. So you can pick any language that's in the game. And I'm going to drop the reference thing in there for you so you can see those. Where is the... That's hilarious. Where the heck is it? Yeah. Language. There it is. If you open up the reference manual and you go to the bottom for search, type in language, it'll pop up. But you can pick from any of those except for the language of the Druids. Oh, okay. Very good. Were you able to find that?
Yeah, I was.
Awesome.
Thinking my... Oop, there it goes. Oh, well.
Oh, kid, I'll be right back. So we're not waiting on me. If you want to go ahead and do things or whatever to it, I don't mind.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
Did B run? Is he gone?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
He's just been quiet.
Baby.
So, how much left does Luna have before her character is done?
She doesn't have that much. I just went ahead and filled up her gear with the stuff that's mandatory.
I'm not sure.
So she's got a couple options to do, and
Then
she
she's good
needs
to
to
go.
pick her language and then her traits, and that's it. I'm gonna drop her in as a higher level when she gets done with that, just so you guys are without assistance.
Without divine intervention?
Oh yeah, you guys are pretty much without that. You have Fey intervention for this warlock, and then your ranger. Well, I guess rangers are. They have divine. They follow divinity, right?
Yeah,
As
if
a
I
part of
remember
their
correctly,
class.
yeah.
Well, nature at the very least. So.
Mm-hmm. Which will probably be... Well, my deity that I chose is... Helm, god of protection. Which works, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. I want to say bless you, but
That was a hiccup.
yeah, I know. Oh, there it is. Okay, nice.
So did you like what I put up in the interesting channel up? In Discord?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw the one. I just hadn't looked at it. That's hilarious.
What's hilarious?
Ghost comment.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Star Wars thing, right? Or am I in the middle of it?
In the middle... In...
Oh, okay. I scrolled up to the top. Or am I supposed to go to the bottom?
It was close to the bottom. The pictures I
Okay.
posted.
There you go. Oh, this is your gun.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
waiting on the site tomorrow.
I've returned.
I'll come back.
Are you currently in the military?
No, I'm not. Sadly, I
Okay.
tried to, but I got DQ'd.
Oh, okay. Yep, I know that's like I couldn't continue with the military for officer because I have celiac disease.
Ooh.
They said. So I was already enlisted, but I wanted to become a chaplain.
Hmm. Yeah, military always needs chaplains. Like the old saying, and when you first go into battle,
Is that
you may.
group? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's the old saying. You may not be religious before you go into battle, but after that first battle, you definitely will be.
Well, that's right. There's no atheists in foxholes.
Nope.
Is that grip built in?
That grip is a grip I bought from Amazon.
Okay, so that faceplate comes off, and you put a new faceplate on it for your grip.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very nice.
Basically, unscrew the two main screws and unscrew two smaller screws, and off it comes, and put on either normal grips like rosewood grips or something completely different.
Yeah, I do like the customability of that weapon. I'm sorry, we are talking about firearms and leaving Luna here all by herself. I apologize. So
No excuse.
no excuse, apology not accepted. Right?
Oh, it's
fine. Let's see. Yes. Dialogue fell into a pit and broke his left ankle. Just,
When did that happen?
just now. Didn't you see? I'm just kidding.
The dragon came and ate us all.
Yeah, it actually says in the book resources I'm using that cannot happen yet. So it would ruin the whole game. It says something quite similar to that. It's really funny. It's like, essentially, if the character's on the brink of death because of the dragon flies. I was like, okay. Right, you're right. Yeah, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mintra, is that right? Is that your character's name?
Yeah, that'll work. I just typed in letters.
Sweet. Okay. So on your abilities tab, you need to pick one language, and then when you're done with that, you have the option for your class to choose between two types of weapons. Do you want a great axe or a martial melee weapon of your choice?
I'll take a great axe.
Awesome. Do you want two hand axes or do you want any simple melee weapon?
We'll go with the hand axes too.
Good choice. Good choice.
Well.
Dr. B-Run, he likes to throw those things.
Mm-hmm. They're like candy to him.
Hey, hands off my axes.
Ooh, what are these sharp, pointy things? He tries to throw it and then beds itself in his foot. Let's see. He's a warlock. Yeah, that could be true.
Yeah.
No offense, B-Run.
I don't know what you're talking about hand axes.
You had a great axe you're telling me about that you got returned. What was the
I
spell
didn't have
returning
return
on?
on it.
Oh,
I threw
you
it down the
didn't.
hallway, and the GM was like, "Oh, so your axe returns to you?" And I said, "No, it doesn't have returning on it."
I should have
Oh,
been like,
no, it does.
sweet, I got returning on my axe. It must have flew through some sweet special field there that enchants it on its way through. Everybody, throw your weapons quick.
That's one
Okay.
way to enchant all your weapons.
That's right. Find a weird magical vortex and go to town.
Great. My sword wants to eat me alive.
That's right.
Cursed. Would that be considered a
You
cursed
now have a
sword then?
bite attack whenever you strike with your sword. Oh man, that just sounds like it'd be really, really fun in a manga or an anime.
Or every time you swing an enemy and you're within 10 feet, a shark comes out of the
That's
ground
right.
and swallows them whole.
You thought what you had was a quarterstaff, but really, when it gets within 5 feet of an opponent, it turns into a serpent and bites them.
Let's hope you're not afraid of snakes.
And it's not any type of snake. It's a great big king cobra head that bites them.
So you have all the gear that you need to have. I like how it doesn't do that. There you go. 2, 1. Did you decide your language?
Yeah, I picked primordial.
Primordial. If you go into your tab, your abilities tab, you'll see your languages at the. I just went ahead and added it for you, but almost stopped doing that. Okay, so
Okay.
here we go. Your hermit comes with the ability to randomize your background information. Otherwise, you can pick whatever you want. So it's got a personality table or an ideal table, a bond table, and a flaw table. You need one of those, each of those, in this one. You can choose to randomly roll the die and take what it says, or you can do what Biren did and just say, oh, screw that, I'm going to do whatever I want. Which is okay. No problems there. Do you like that personality trait?
I can work with that.
Okay.
Hey everyone, I got an idea. Let's jump down his throat and attack his heart.
It's supposed to be. There you go.
I mean,
Your personality's done. You need an ideal, a bond, and a flaw. Do you like that one?
I think I could work with that.
Okay.
if you know yourself, but not the enemy.
That sounds too, what's the word? Conceited?
Conceited. That sounds like a quest line to me. You don't have to do that one if you don't want. You can reroll or just decide something else.
I don't think it'd be fair to get to reroll, so I guess I'll take it.
Oh, I'll let Biren do that.
But that's B Run. He's awesome.
Oh, okay. That's the word. See, you hear that, B Run?
Yep.
And now flaw. There you go.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, let's add that then. All right. You can decide on your appearance, your deity, your alignment, gender, age, height, weight, all that stuff. You can do that at your convenience. We are going to go ahead and throw you into another level. So,
So, should I add the spells that we were planning to add when we're going to the castle, or last time, or wait a little?
I was gonna have you wait until after you rest, and you guys are in the midst of choosing to battle the champion. So,
Okay. Okey-dokey.
so Mintra, you notice that it says here when I dragged and dropped level 2 barbarian there, that your average hit points went up by 9. That's because it took the average of 7 and added 2. You have the option to roll a d12 and add your constitution bonus as well. So,
Can I pick the different choice the next time?
Yes, each time you level up, you can make the decision if you want the average or if you want to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just take average then.
You're going to take average? You're going to risk a d12?
Yes, I am. Do you want me to roll to see what I would have gotten?
No, it's not the lottery. You can make your own decisions. That's fine. So, it went ahead and added it to you. I gave you the max at your first level anyway, so you should be at 12 plus 14 plus 9, and it gives you 23. So you're at 23.
What was Callan at?
Well, he's level 1. He's at 14.
Mm.
So he only had the level 1 stuff.
Okay.
Which is 12 plus 2. Actually, her stats and count stats are pretty close. No, they're not. I lied. Yeah, his highest is a 16. No. She's got very good rolls there. So to I didn't see any armor out there. Does it give you armor? Okay, it doesn't give you any armor, although you can wear armor. Your armor is going to affect your barbarian rage, so keep that in mind. If you want to see your current abilities, you go into your abilities tab and it'll tell you. So you have this thing called Danger Sense. You're going to want to read through those just to see what you have available to you. Your biggest attribute, though, is going to be your rage.
Can I rage?
No, you can't, Gerhardt. That's meant.
I know.
Unarmored defense equals 10 plus Dex plus Constitution. So 10 plus Dex is 13 plus Constitution is 13, 15. Oh, good. It added it up for you. Well, with that being said and done, we are ready to play. So, are you ready, B Run?
Sure.
Okay.
Go Hots.
Callan tells me
sorry.
he can't play D&D right now, but he's in Frostpunk. Twad.
He told me he wasn't gonna buy it for a month.
He does not have any self-control. If he's got a remote interest, you sold him on it. So a month means like an hour, 60 minutes tops.
He asked me about it. He asked me about the game like 5 minutes after I bought it, and he's like, "How is it?" And I was like, "I have no idea. I just bought it a little bit ago." And then I said that I'd been keeping my eye on it for like 6 months, and he goes, "Oh, I only heard about it today on Steam when it popped up."
Yeah, hey, I got him to buy Portal Knights. I only had an hour into it. I was like, "Oh, this would be a fun game to play together." I got it. It's like, yeah, it's okay. So, yeah, he's got no self control when it comes to video games. We're talking about my brother who is not able to play D&D on Tuesday nights anymore, as he plays.
He's
Wrestling.
probably wondering. Well, the reason why he's playing is because I'm playing it, so at least I have it running.
Hey, you should ask him to join your party and see what he says.
In Frostpunk, it's a single player game.
Yeah, in Frostpunk. And then I'm gonna be like, you jerk.
It's a single player game, so.
Oh, never mind.
As far as I know, it's single player. I don't quite know how it would work multiplayer.
Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and start.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh yeah, right now it's just a black blob. We're gonna change that. When you open up your character sheet, Mitra, in the upper left, you'll see your grayed out square. If you just double click on that, it'll give you options to choose tokens. Is she still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay.
She's playing Frostpunk too.
Yeah. Yeah, awesome. Everybody's played it but me.
I'm not playing it.
Good.
I don't have a tiefling picture.
So you can. There's two of those gold pouches. You can double click on those, and it'll give you more options. So the tiefling is under the D&D one. Let's see. If you click on it once, it'll say D&D 5e. Do you have that option? It's a gold bag pouch.
I'd like a bag of gold.
Yeah, it's actually a bag of character icons, so I like a bag of gold too.
I think we all would love a bag
I mean,
of
my
gold.
character would be totally fine with a bag of gold.
Yeah.
Bag of gold.
What's your capacity for a regular pouch? That's one thing is we should subtract costs of cloth to create a pouch every time you get like more than 20 pieces of any kind of currency.
If you want to be that detailed, then I suppose.
No, I'm not gonna do that. Did you see where I did you see what I'm talking about, Mitra?
It doesn't offer me the option of D&D.
Oh, okay. Let me make sure that it's available to you.
I can put in a different picture for now, and then later I'll find one. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, no, that's fine.
I'll use a previous picture for a character on here.
I remember that one.
I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. It should come up in your in your thing, it should say D&D 5e.
I have a pouch that says fantasy portraits.
Okay, just kind of curious. Biran, Tristan, can you look at yours and see if you have the D&D 5e as well? As
I
it
do
appears
not.
on yours?
I do not. I have
Well, that's
examples
interesting.
and fantasy portraits.
Huh. Okay.
I have DD5e, but I own the book too, so that could be.
Well,
Mhm.
I opened it so that the characters could load it, and that's why I was like curious why it's not allowing you guys to load it. That's fine. I'll work around it.
Well, you can make your own. Just
Yep.
go to
Yeah, I mean
Google and
hers is
search.
fine. Hers is fine. I mean,
Go to Google and search for a tiefling and just save the picture to your computer, and then when you go to change your token, up at the top it says folders, and just put the picture in that folder.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hmm.
So, are we all ready for
that's
this
fine. Yeah,
shindig?
we're ready to go. I just need to add her to the combat tracker.
Well, that's why it was lagging.
Why is it lagging? I haven't added her yet.
No, but you shared the map.
I actually didn't share the map yet.
Well,
I
it
haven't
popped
put her
up
on.
on my screen, so, and I didn't open it.
Maybe it automatically shares after a certain period of time.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. This looks like a creepy doll. Farther away, anyway. Not up close. Is she wearing a like an animal's jaw around her head?
For all we know, she
Yeah,
might.
She totally is. Check that out. Okay. Well, now I'm going to share share sheet and sync client view. Now it's going to slow down.
I already have the map open, so.
Okay. There you go. Set the mood here. Where is this? Okay, there. I was like trying to figure out where we were at. Missions. After Dragon Champ. From the darkness, a creature strides in the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. Although it's shaped roughly like a human, it is at least 7 feet tall. Its skin is covered in blue scales. Its fingers bear wicked claws. Its face has the muzzled and reptilian eyes of a dragon. The creature stops about 80 yards from the main gate of the keep and scans the walls. A line of kobolds stand out behind. With their spears, they prod 4 human prisoners in the dim light. You can make out a woman, a teenage boy in a blood-soaked tunic, and 2 children. When the half-dragon creature hails the keep, "Defenders against! This has been a successful night, and I am feeling generous. Do you see these pitiful, useless prisoners? We have no need for them, so I'll trade them back to you. Send out your best warrior to fight me, and you can have these 4 in exchange."
Get-
What do you do?
Gerhard gets a great big grin, itching for a fight. To see if he can't take down the assailant down a peg.
Okay. Anybody gonna do any rolls or anything, or just Gerhardt's just gonna take him on?
Intimidation?
Hmm?
You could try an intimidation roll. That'd be fine.
But who are you intimidating against?
She's gonna try to intimidate the speaker.
Yep.
So you click on your character sheet, go to skills, and then you just hit the dice next to the intimidation check.
Only records which you own can be shared.
Did you open up your character sheet
Yeah.
and you went to skills? Oh, not the shield, not the shield. Double click on the dice that says +5.
I see what I did wrong. Okay, thank you.
Little
Yeah, no
dice
problem.
icon.
There you go, a 17.
Not bad.
Not bad. I'm gonna roll this as a contest. Do you see the results of the roll?
Nope.
Oh, good. I turned that off. Nice. You did an awesome roll, but the speaker says, "You dare try to intimidate me?" Goes behind one of the prisoners and just kicks them in the back with the foot, and the prisoner flies forward, face planted into the mud. You hear retching sounds. Do you challenge me?
Gerhardt goes and commandeers some more arrows to top off his quiver, quick-like.
You see one of the soldiers run off the wall to where you're at, talking with I don't remember whoever the commander is, and he is freaking out. He says, "My friends, you've demonstrated your prowess through this frightful night. I realize this is an awful burden to ask you to bear, but any of you has a better chance to defeat that Hoard than my militia have. They've got my sister and her children. Please rescue them."
Buddy joined
He
your
grovels and spits and snots coming down
channel.
his
Sound
nose.
microphone muted.
You hear the dragonish shape outside says, "I am waiting."
Is he looking for single combat?
Single combat. Single combat. So Gerhardt wants to step up?
Yeah.
Gerhardt's going to step up. Anyone want to contest his stepping forward?
I still got no clue what's going on, but I'll contest it.
You'll contest it? You want to take on the half dragon?
Why not?
Why not? Okay. So you two need to figure it out.
So do we need to draw straws?
You and Gerhardt
or...
just need to talk. Draw straws, figure out whatever you're going to figure out how you're going to do this.
He'll fall to my feet. Let me go.
Gerhardt looks at the newcomer and goes, "Are you sure you're up for this, lass? I mean, I don't know your capabilities, but I do know mine."
Ah, but I don't know mine. So this is a good way to find out.
This actually fits within her personality pretty well.
Should we flip at the toss of a coin?
You do a toss a coin, you could try to intimidate her. So you see who backs down. She gets hit in the face.
A coin, and who's to say that this isn't a trick coin you plan to use?
I'll be right back.
Gerhardt reaches into his...
What do you say, Biren?
I gotta get something for the dog to play with because she's being annoying.
Alright.
Yeah. So, FYI, we're still at night, okay?
Alright.
Gerhardt. They're holding torches, so you can see. You'll easily see. You'll easily see them, but here we go.
So is all the battlements lit up as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, so that would also cast light onto the enemy as well.
Oh, very good. Are you guys gonna? What are you gonna do?
Gerhardt reaches into his small little coin purse and draws out 1 gold piece and hands it to the tiefling and says, "Here, you don't believe me? How about you give it a toss?"
Do they have any siege engines?
Do they have any siege engines?
Like catapults or anything that they're bringing
Study
against?
sets.
I knew you were gonna ask.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the coin before
No.
throwing it.
Okay, they have spears, and they're carrying the 4 human prisoners. They do not have siege engines.
Is there a, not to dig the hole any deeper, but is there any other force? But like, is this the enemies we see? Is there anybody beyond the? Because it says creature. It says from the darkness, a creature strides into the dim light of the dying fires around the keep. So, what the dying fires around the keep is? Were there enemies tending those fires? Is that why they're there, or?
Oh, they're there to. They're his entourage. That's his troops. So these are the ones that are around him. There's still the random encounters throughout the city, but you can tell that he's in charge or she's in charge. You're not supposed to know that. She's in charge. So yeah, you're likely looking at this force plus whomever else is available.
Plus a couple hundred that are scattered throughout the town, probably. So did
She's
Mintra?
looking at the coin. Oh, okay. You see nothing that would. Well, okay. Roll a perception check. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't know how to do whisper. I was supposed to.
Right click on her name.
I want to whisper to you. It's not doing it. I see her role. Well, okay. Tristan, is it a legitimate coin?
Yes, I pulled it from my pouch.
Okay, Mentra. It looks like a legitimate coin to you.
I throw it off into the darkness and walk off.
Okay. Like you're not like gonna guess anything. You just chucked it.
Yeah, I just chucked it.
You just chucked it. She just checks it. There you go, Gerhardt. I hope it wasn't a gold piece. He's like, okay, I'm subtracting something from my inventory here.
I might be able to discover it later. Or if we have a thief in the party.
Well, I'm gonna have you roll a perception for that. Okay. So obviously the half dragon's getting impatient, and there's a nice little roar out there, and then Captain or Sergeant Mark Guth says, "If there's no takers, I will fight the half dragon."
Well, Guyheart did say he wanted to go out there and knock down the half dragon of pigs, so.
Okay, you gonna spend time looking for the coin, or are you gonna go
And
fight the half dragon? Okay. Mentra, are you letting him pass?
Well, that was kind of where I was headed.
You threw the coin and you started heading out the gate?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Each of you roll initiative. We'll see who makes it first. So, how you roll? There you go. Figured it out. Okay, yeah. So as you're heading toward the gate, you just see Gerhardt just kind of shove past you, and he's doing a nice little shuffle. So he clearly beat you to the gate. Well, do you have any words for the half dragon here, Gerhardt? You can't say anything as you exit. Just a grim stare.
Gerhardt has a little bit of a smile on his face, and he says this. You wanted a challenge? Alright, I'll oblige you. And I'll raise your head. As he draws his bow and knocks an arrow.
Okay. Like Drossa said, hang on, this is a duel. You put that arrow down until the circle is full. What do?
You didn't set the terms of the duel.
I asked for a challenger. You came out. I accept your challenge. What are you going to do?
Carlisle.
I'm going to need intention here first. But I'm going to have to roll initiative for that.
I guess. Brings. So I'm guessing. Shit will kick off the second I loose an arrow, I'm guessing?
Yeah. You guess right.
Gerhardt brings the bow back to full knock and fires.
Okay.
Then
your intention was you weren't lowering your...
Nope.
Okay. Well, we're going to save that attack because this thing needs a roll initiative. So we'll see who makes it first. Right. Well, your attack was met, and not only do you hear Langdrosa laughing as she gets hit, but she says, "I like your spunk," and she tells her kobolds to stand down because you notice that every single one of them now have slings pointed at you. Okay, well, you're within 15 feet. You took your attack. Are you going to move? Are you done?
I am going to dash off to the side and drop my bow and pull out both my short swords.
Okay.
I'm going to have one reversed to block and the other one normal to basically full on attack.
Okay, it's not going to actually change your AC. You realize that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. There we go. I was like, where is the text again? I can't remember. You see her still smiling.
Gerhardt smiles
As you
back.
see her mouth opens up, she rolls a freaking 20.
Oh,
What the hell?
yeah, great.
Let's see. Save 25 versus DC 13 for Garrett Rayner versus Langer. Success. Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled a 20 for your reflex save.
So I literally just dodged a bullet.
Or do you take half damage?
You take... Each creature in the line must make a DC 13 Dex saving throw, taking 22 lightning damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful save. But because you rolled a natural 20, I'm going to take it as I'm going to give you an additional 10 feet movement right now, and you're going to avoid the attack altogether. But it has to be a lateral movement.
So side to side.
Side to side.
So each of these squares is 10 feet?
Each of those are 5, so you can go 2 squares. Nice. Had you not rolled a natural 20, I wouldn't have given that to you, but that was good. That was. So you see the jet of lightning just scream out in front of you as she turns her head and kind of chuckles and then moves forward. 5, 10, 15. Are you really going to try to attack her while she's fighting?
No, I accidentally clicked that.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to modify Eldritch Blast.
Sure, I can go through that with you in a minute.
I found it.
When this is over. All right. Actually, let's see, keep her where she's at. She had a spear in her hand. This would be more fun to throw this at you. Yeah, just chucks the spear and it goes over your head and just hits into the ground. Yeah. This is fun. That's hilarious. He attacks twice, either greatsword or spear. On turn, can take one additional action. So that's going to be 1, 2 attacks. That's an additional action. Right. 1, 2, 3 comes up to you and takes the final attack. with the great sword. And misses. Man, you're just a pro out there. You see the sword coming, and you just kind of do a little sidestep, turning your body. The sword just grazes next to you. You feel the wind gently caress your body as the sword passes harmlessly by you. It is now your turn.
Gerhardt takes his short sword and begins thrusting it towards his opponent. And I'm guessing that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
And I don't have double attack. He lunges first, then retreats back and brings the short sword up to block any incoming attacks, and that ends my turn.
You can do a 5-foot step, or
I got a slot roll.
yep, as long as it's 5 foot, it doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. Although that's still within 5 feet, so you attack anyway.
Yeah.
But good to know. She used up 2 of her specials, so I have to roll a d6 to find out when that's recharging.
Yeah, lovely.
Awesome. Did you see that roll?
Nope.
Oh, good.
I just went, oh, lovely. How about the recharge?
It is actually. It's to save your butt, quite possibly. And so again, it swings the great sword, kind of doing a ground to sky lateral strike at you. You miss
Backhand?
it. You step. Yep. Underhand, and then the other way, and this one's going to hit you.
Ouch.
Oh, that's why. No, it's not. It'd screw that one up. She rolled an 18, so that should not automatically give you the crit. Okay, you're not stunned. I don't know why it did that.
Unless she has improved critical.
It says on a roll of 19 or 20, it is improved critical, but she rolled an 18 plus 6 is a 24. It has to be on the dice. It has to be a die roll of 19 or 20. It doesn't take into account the...
So...
Does it take into account the main number? I thought
No,
it was...
It has to be on the dice as far
Yeah,
as
that's what I
know.
thought.
Mhm.
So I just took away the stunned effect. So because this version we're using is, it's not going to do double damage. Oh, it did do double damage.
Oh, that's why I'm
No, it
really
didn't. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. It did not do double damage.
Damn, that's one hell of a broadsword.
Oh yeah, you're fighting a level 4 character, level 4 challenge. Yeah, she's a challenge rating of 4. Yeah, you're not gonna win this battle. You might. I mean, you could pull it off. It'd be impressive, but you're not gonna die either. I know. I really should not. Get your sis. You could. Whatever. It's fine. Nope, that's a standard attack. I just took the system shock off because that's how it's doing the criticals on this now. So that was 2 attacks, and it's your turn. 14 damage of 21.
Gerhardt takes a blow and tries to deliver an earth strike. Hits. At least I think.
Yeah, it is.
Then, as he hits, he shuffles 5 feet towards the side again.
You're gonna stay within attack range. You're not gonna make him move.
I'm basically just dancing around the opponent, trying to throw off rain.
That's fine.
And that literally ends my turn.
Yeah, I had to read the conditions of this battle. So, well, we're in. Hit.
This is probably going to end me. Yep.
Did it? Take you 7. Oh, exactly. Okay. No, you got hit exact. So, you're good to go there. And now it's gonna hit you again because it's double multi-attack, and that hits. And that's a critical. Forceful blow. In addition to standard critical hit, your target is dazed until you're already unconscious. Okay. All that does is it forces you to roll a death saving throw. Do you know how to do that?
Yep.
Okay, roll a death saving throw. Natural 20. Okay, very good. So you are
jump
stable.
back up to full hit points and you're ready to fight again.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, but that's nice.
Hey, you can always hope.
I'll give you a few more though. This fight doesn't have to be over yet. Take 5 off that, give you 14 damage. Okay, there you go. Well, hey, you're still up. You're still on it. It is. Yeah, I'm not dead yet, right?
Yeah.
It's your turn. You can definitely tell that the half dragon was surprised. Thought you were down for the count. Your attack there, Gerhardt.
Gerhardt, still with a
Good.
slight grin on his face, says it's going to take a lot more than that to get me killed.
I see.
Or maybe just a little bit more, you know.
And does another strike.
Oh.
What?
Why is it at disadvantage? Oh. Hold on.
Or was it because I'm dazed?
It has you as unconscious. Just go ahead and roll that again.
Okay.
I'll give you the 15. The 15 hits.
Alright. Max damage.
Okay.
And
yeah, I lied. I'll give it to you. I didn't see the AC is actually 17 for the future, but I'll take the 15 for this one.
And
you did such a spectacular
then moves
not
another 5 feet.
Okay. She looks at you again and says, well, there's always time for a little bit more breath. She opens her mouth. You're 17, good to go. So there you go. That's half damage.
And I'm back to knocked out again.
So you have to make a death saving throw immediately. Okay, you are safe from death, but yep, and you're unconscious. So obviously you don't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
As she smiles, gives a hearty laugh, then raises her great sword at your body and hits you again. apparently with advantage this time, because you're unconscious. There you go. Death saving throw. Natural 20? Just... Wow. You are on your feet. It's
Well-
your turn.
Okay.
Dude, if you keep rolling these natural 20s, I'm just going to keep bringing you back. This is crazy.
I'm guessing she's wide-eyed again.
Yeah, it's like, I have to roll the d6. I thought this was... I kind of move on, but I cannot. So I have to roll for the recharge. Okay, you get to attack.
I think that was my last save throw as well. Right now?
No, it resets.
Okay.
So you make it. You only count it if it reset on you.
Okay.
It'll tell you if it's a failed. All you need is one save to reset your death tracker.
Okay.
The only reason you had to roll again was because she did another attack while you were unconscious. It was essentially at 0.
Got Hot does another.
You realize if you interfere, they said they were going to kill the prisoners, right?
I'm not interfering. I'm just watching.
That's fine. Get hurt.
Got Hot does another lunge at her, hoping for a better attack, and misses.
That's a miss.
Seeing the miss, does another 5 feet shift over to the side to avoid her attack if possible.
She goes, I have to admit, I was not expecting you to last this long, but, there's always time for a little smell. How's my breath?
How many times I didn't think Dragon can...
Well,
that
there's a
recharge.
problem.
It's
Jeez.
a recharge, a roll of a 1d6, and the recharge that she rolled was a 1. So it's the next turn.
Well,
So
she'll
it just
be killing
happened that she
kobolds.
did it.
She'll be killing the kobolds behind me.
And you're not done yet. So I didn't finish you. Have a taste of my blade. And it misses. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, she didn't say have a taste of my blade. That was the attack. The multi-attack is very specific. It has to be with the weapon, not with attack. So you're good. It's actually your turn. I'm quite impressed right now
Gerhard
with you there, Gerhardt.
does another attack, misses, and does another 5-foot step over to the side, trying to avoid her attack.
She goes, let's have a little fun. Attack of opportunity, 5, 10. Go ahead and take your attack of opportunity.
Kaudal grabs his bow and
No.
Right.
You-
just drop it on her.
with whatever weapon was in your hand. You're going to count it as she's right next to you. Okay. You can pick up your bow next time. All right. She picks up the spear and says, next time this is coming for you.
So is that intimidation, or is that...
No, it's a promise. No
Ah.
intimidation.
No, it's just a promise.
What do you want? I'm telling you the truth.
Alright. Well, since that was my attack opportunity... So is it... Dragon's turn, or is it mine? No.
No, it's your turn. It's your turn.
Godhot moves to where his bow was and picks it up.
Okay. That's because you had your greatsword in your hand, you have to either have to drop it for a free action, and then pick up your bow as you. Oh wait, no. The rules are you can sheath it while you move. In this one. Okay, that's fine. You pick up your bow. You can make your attack.
Knocks the arrow, and that loses a arrow.
Nice. There you go. So she's like, she's gripping the spear and breathing a little bit more heavily than you noticed when she first started. She goes, "I salute you, warrior." As she chucks the spear right at you. And it misses. It just embeds itself right in the wall, right next to you. And she just kind of laughs. Says, "Wow, I was not expecting that to happen." And then decides, well, coming for you. 1, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's your turn.
Gerhardt switches his bow to his offhand, pulls out his short sword, and makes an attack at the Dragonborn. Hit. No damage.
Takes out the greatsword. Here we go. Let's recharge. Count that down. Takes out the greatsword. Swings one. Hits. Damage.
Saving throw. Or not yet.
Let's see. Exceeds hit points by 5. Yep. This saving throw. Failed. Alright. Makes the second attack. 14. Damage. 11. Make your next saving throw. Success. Okay, you're unconscious though. So, she goes, "Well, this is fun." As she sheathes the great sword and says, "I didn't expect your champion to best me, but I reward those with valor." And she puts a health potion to your lips there, Gerhardt, and empties the contents down your gullet. And you take 2d12 healing.
2d12.
2d12, yeah.
And die 8. Wait, no, that's die
She also
10.
says, while you're gasping, release the prisoners and send them in. So the kobolds release their prisoners, and the prisoners run to and through the gates. And Sainrath says,
And down to 14 wounds. I'm back on my feet.
okay, so party inventory, drop the parcel, and we're just going to make that 4 patients of healing. And as you stagger inside, Gerhardt, you see a team of healers that are like right there ready for you. So we'll deal with that in just a moment. And the
That was an
champion
interesting little
says, "What?"
That was an interesting little fight.
Yeah, it was an interesting little fight. So the champion goes, well, our work here is now done. As an hour before morning, once morning hits, we have a surprise for you. One of my brethren will be here.
We turn into pumpkins and
So the kobolds are given the order to about face and march out. So unless you guys decide to attack them, they look like they're going to leave peacefully. And not only them, but everything that was surrounding the castle is turning and leaving. What are you going to do? You gonna allow them to leave in peace, or are you gonna piss on them as they leave?
Gerhardt basically leaves them in peace.
Okay, Dialogue,
I'm not doing anything to him.
Mentra.
Mintra's looking for the gold coin.
She's looking for. Oh, you can roll perception.
I did that earlier.
Oh, I didn't see that. What was your perception?
I think it was a 14.
Okay, you roll your perception, Mentra. Are you? Oh, were you saying Dialogue? Were you saying that she rolled that earlier?
No, I
Dialogue.
rolled
He looked
earlier.
for it when I was walking off.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Oh, that was you. I thought it was Gerhardt. Oh, okay. 14. What's your? Go ahead and roll your perception, Mentra. I'm assuming you both were looking for it the entire time. So.
Well, I found it and went and stood on the
Oh
wall.
yeah. Oh yeah. She found something that she thought was a gold coin, but she's going to discover what it really was later. Yeah, you find the gold coin, Dialogue.
Then I went and stood on the wall. I let her keep searching.
You think what you have, Mentra, is a gold coin. So because you rolled a natural one. So in your mind, all intents and purposes, what you have is a gold coin. You're going to try to use it as such later on. It's going to be fun.
Oh yes, seeing as I'm going to give it to Galdrock or whatever his name is when he gets back in.
Gerhardt.
Yeah, Gerhardt.
Oh, you're going to give it to him when he gets back in?
Yeah, it's his coin.
Gerhardt, you roll your perception.
Who, me?
Yeah, she's giving it to you. Let's see if you know what it is. Okay. You look at it and you go, you can keep it.
Yeah. Mintra,
You search long.
can keep
You don't have the heart to tell her what it is. You just know that it's not a gold. So what are you gonna do, Mentor? Are you gonna keep it?
Why not? I'll pocket it.
Okay, very good.
my character survived longer than I thought.
Oh, put him in there again. I don't want to put him in there again. I want to remove all of the foes. I forgot how to do that.
Either click and drag.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Delete. No, I have to click twice. That's what it was. That's okay. Okay, so, well, the party, you guys did good. I'm going to give you an XP reward for that. So, let's see. There's 3 of you in the party, so it's 50 apiece. So it's 150. Okay, drag and drop, completed quests. Fine.
Okay, expecting not to truly win that, but I thought I'd give it my characters all.
Yeah, right. It's if you won the whole thing, you would have gotten 1,500 experience points.
Yeah.
But it's not. If you just participate, then you get 50 apiece. So that's 150. It's trying to make me give you 1,500 experience points. Like I'm sorry, I can't do that. It's nothing against you all.
So, what HP percentage should I get the Dragonborn down to?
Whatever you're currently at. Oh, yeah. So you rolled 14 for your health.
No, per
I told you to roll 7. So 21 minus 7 is 14. Yeah. So you're at 14 wounds now.
Mhm.
The healers. I think the healers are actually just gonna fill you up. So a team of healers with healers kits and a +4 bonus. I just need to look up the healers kit real quick. +4. 10 uses. You can expend 1 use of the kit to stabilize a creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make it. Oh, well, that's bull. You're stabilized. So the healers were just going to stabilize you. They give you a nice little rub down, massage or whatever. You feel like they did everything they could without actually healing you. But you guys received as a party 4 healing potions. And each healing potion does 2d4 plus 2 hit points. What she gave you was very potent. So you are unconscious, so you don't know what she did to you, but the rest of them can guesstimate what exactly happened.
Yeah.
But you guys can decide how you're going to divvy that up. You have 1 hour until one of her kin is going to come to. So you have an hour to prepare yourselves for battle. And against what? You can guess.
So I'm guessing I'm at 0 wounds now, or I'm at 0 wounds now, or am I still at 14?
No, you have 14. You have 14 wounds. You guys have 4 healing potions. They decided, like the party decided, hey, let's just give all the healing potions to Gerhardt to use now. That'd be fine. But you don't have enough time to do a short rest. Well, I mean, you could decide to, but you're going to be out of the battle in an hour.
Hmm.
What's the party going to decide? You guys are just going to give them the potions, help bring them to full. You know, battle's coming. Fight for your lives.
I think it's okay. He did a pretty good show out there.
He did freaking awesome. You took out 2/3 of HP, and when her HP was 71, that's awesome. You know what? I have to. I just say I have to give you a little bit more than that, Gerhardt. I'm gonna give you another 100 experience points. Can you add that to yourself? I can't touch you.
Yeah. That'd be 490.
Good job. I expected you to be put down like round 1.
Well,
you made that very entertaining.
What is like, oh, you gotta use a dragon's breath. Roll out of the way. Still no
Yeah, that
scratch.
was a pretty awesome save. So let's see. They decided to give that to you. So you're going to give them all the healing potions, or just give them one at a time and let them use them. Party.
He can have them.
Okay.
How many were there?
There's 4.
4.
Alright.
They gave you a small fortune there, Gerhardt.
And it's 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, each one. If you go to your inventory and click on it, you should just be able to drag and drop it right over you. Maybe not. I thought. Let me see. I just want to see if this works.
I don't see
Oh,
healing
no.
potions
Okay.
in my. Oh, there they are.
This is potion of healing.
Drag and drop.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to just.
Roll it.
If you open it, it'll let you highlight the 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Just roll 2d4 and then add 2 to your roll. So you got 9 points on that one. So that takes you what down to 11? No, 3
5.
3 wound.
No, 5.
14 minus 9.
14 minus 9. 5.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can't do math apparently. Been doing math all day. Can't do it right now.
Yes.
Are you gonna use another healing potion, or are you gonna call it good?
I guess I'll call it good. No, I
Okay,
tossed.
I'm gonna clear out your saves and your fails here because it resets every time you make your save.
I'm gonna pass back the other 3 back to everyone else.
Oh, you're gonna give it back to the party?
Yep.
Okay.
Because if I think I can survive another encounter with death, I think I can keep on going.
Okay, you didn't subtract it. So you used 1, so that takes you down to 3. And then you're putting it back to the party. All of them?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll take 1 just to have.
Yeah, because you have to divvy it up as to who is carrying the load, the weight and stuff. You're taking 1. Is Dementor going to take 1? Might as well.
Sure.
So, Garrett, are you going to keep 1 on you?
I guess I could. It's.
Okay, there you go. You each have a healing potion out on your person. So you notice Governor Nighthill, that's who it is. He's giving commands to all of the soldiers: lock up the gate, man the walls, ground troops by the gate and on the tar pits up top. And it's gonna be the crack of dawn soon. So your low light vision will kick back in for those who are not adept to seeing in the darkness. So you should be able to do your regular normal attacks. And what are you guys going to do to prepare? Where are you going to place yourselves? You have no idea from which direction this is.
I guess pick a corner.
Yeah, so move your characters where you want them to be. Okay.
Gerhardt's going
I guess I
to
can delete Callan.
bring back, restock up on arrows to full, and ready an arrow.
Well, I guess I could add Callan to this battle, and then he's just going to stay behind next time.
All right.
So I'll give you guys a little extra push with this. This is going to be a big one. Metra, are you just going to stay there?
The gates are closed, right?
Yeah, they can open the gate for you. I mean, if you really want to go outside the gates, that's fine.
I'm not sure how safe that would be.
Not very.
I mean, you saw what the one Dragonborn did to my character, so. Yep, my character just kept on getting back up with a grin and just keep on going.
I guess move there. I'm not sure how to get it to move.
Yep, no, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. I have to approve the moves.
Oh,
So
okay.
it makes it so that I don't skip you. Okay, and you're just waiting there until the fight?
Yeah, I got nothing else to do.
Okay, no, that's fine. Let me see where's the picture? Oh yeah. This is what you hear. This is what you see.
Oh boy. So we hear a great big roar and something flapping
Oh, yeah.
coming in. Godhot readies a arrow and prepares himself for whatever is to come from the dragon. Whether it be death or somewhat of a fight.
Yeah, preparing. I only have the 2 hand axes to throw, so I'm not gonna like prep to throw those at the dragon, but I'm gonna prep in case it gets close enough.
Okay, I have to see which direction he's moving it from. Okay, I have to see. He's doing patterns, okay? So he's flying over and attacking.
Like figure eights in the sky, I'm guessing? Or is he just going around, then coming in, then going around again and coming in?
Yep, same. Yep, that's exactly what's happening. It's going to be a circle. So it's going to be a circle, swoop around, circle, swoop around. Okay. It's just to see his movement speed here. That's all.
Probably something high would be my guess.
Fly 80. Oh, you could do flyby attack.
Well, good thing.
So as it comes in, you feel choice is 120 feet where, yeah, okay, so this is going to hit everybody. I'm just going to drag it to everybody and see what happens to each of you. Okay, so Callan fails. Callan's freaking out, man. He's screaming like a big baby. Dialogue, you don't even know what's going on in Dialogue. You're just looking around, kind of trying to get as close to the ground as possible. You're hurt. You're like, I got this. And Mintra is just laughing at the dragon as it comes near her. Actually, I'll give you, because you guys did so well at your focusing your fears with a natural 20 apiece. Gerhardt and Mintra, you can each take an attack on this thing. If you have a ranged attack, otherwise, I mean, you're going to have to wait. I'll give you a free action, though, if you want to save it a little later in the fight. It goes away, though, after this fight.
Gerhardt swings around, aims his longbow at the creature, and attempts to hit it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're technically still unconscious. Try again. Reroll your attack. It gave you a disadvantage. There you go. Much better.
But shit for damage.
Yeah. This was. Okay, as Linnathon comes around, here's his flight path, so you can see it. He does an attack on the top of the parapet where nobody is standing. Smart move. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so you hear screams as you just see this huge lightning thing come out of this guy's mouth, and then you start seeing bodies fall, and you notice that there's definitely at least one person that died from this attack, and you hear others just screaming like they've been injured. Okay, let's see how.
Wrong button.
Say Brigham Young is gonna do. That would be Callan. See if he's recovered from his fear. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm frightened for 1 minute. That's 10 rounds.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Dialogue and Callan can't. Okay, so then it's going to go to Gerhardt next.
So I get another attack, I'm guessing?
Yep, you get another attack.
Grabs another arrow, quickly pulls back, and looses. It? At least I think.
It is.
Better damage.
Good.
And that's all I can do.
And Mentra, you're up. You've got the ability to do some range stuff. You have 2 hand axes and 1 javelin.
Oh, I forgot about my javelin.
So within 60 feet, you're going to move closer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. You can move all the way up to Dialogue. That should put you within range 5, 10, 15, 20, 50, 55, 65, 70. Yeah, so that's fine.
Forgot I had that.
It's going to be at disadvantage, though, once it's past 60. Javelin, or your hand axe. I think your javelin has better range. Yeah, your javelin can totally hit it if you're up by Dialogue. Did you want to move up to here?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and move up to there.
Okay. You can hit it from there with your javelin.
All right, let's chuck it at it.
Do you know how to do that with your character sheet?
It's take the little dice thingy and put it on top of the enemy, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the actions. You have to do the one that has the bomb next to it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, your javelin goes far short of him. Gone now. You can find it later. All right. He does his sweep around again, and you just see. Now this time you see 2 people just die, and then several more are injured as they scream. This is round 3. Gerhardt, you're up. Callan ticks down around. Dialogue ticks down around. Gerhardt, you're up.
Get hot. Again, knocks an arrow. Let it flies.
Was that a critical hit?
Nope.
No.
Another 9 damage.
Okay. Good. It is Mintra's turn.
Is there any
You can
javelins
move-
or
if
such
you-
on the ground?
No, but if you move up to where Callan is, it'll put you within range for one of your hand axes. So if you move up to here, that'll put you within range.
All right, I guess I can do that.
Bye.
Chuck a hand outside it.
Okay.
Who did I hit?
You hit nobody. You rolled a natural. Gives you the fumble chart. Okay. Well, as far as the effects, it's a counter attack, but it's impossible for that to happen. So they get an action point. So their next turn, they're going to get 2 attacks. But it actually doesn't do any damage to you this time. So rolling a natural 1, that's great. Just in this counter for this one. So you're good to go. So he's going to roll twice. So he kills 7 more people and wounds 7 more people. So that tower is starting to look like a massacre up there in the parapet. Tick down to 4 rounds remaining for Callan and Dialogue. Gerhardt's turn.
Knocks an arrow in quick succession and lets another one fly.
Misses.
Damn.
Mintra, you're up. Yeah, one more hand axe.
Yeah, I guess I can throw that at him.
Miss. Closer, though.
Hey, this is my first time trying to hit a dragon. I get no.
Yeah, I know. Your
benefits.
first session, you're fighting a dragon. Like, what's up with that? It kills 1 more person and injures 3 more. The screams are getting louder. It is countdown now. 3 rounds remaining for Dialogue and Callan. It is Gerhardt's turn.
Knocks an arrow in succession and that's loose.
Nice. Yeah, that hits. There you go. You see the dragon. He screams and then he just turns around and flies away.
Gerhardt
No
raises,
comments?
Gerhardt raises an eyebrow like, that it?
Hey, you should have told me if this was your profession.
Dragon Slayer. Yeah, not quite Dragon Slayer, but no, that's a great job. So I'll go ahead and remove the enemies from the list here. Divvy up your experience points.
And we're not on the map anymore.
Oops, I must have hit delete all those. It's okay, you actually just completed this area, so. Oh, what happens as I exit that one? Dragon attack. 15,000. This thing, no. 50 apiece. 150. Create an item.
Again, I'm still amazed at the first fucking battle that I lasted.
So for the encounter, you get 150 experience points. And then You guys did a good job. So I'm going to throw in just a bonus 100 points. It's going to divvy up, but I mean, hey, more experience, right?
Mm-hmm. That came out at a good round
Is it
number.
not giving any experience to Mentra? Oh, is she not added to the sheet?
She's not in the party sheet. Just 3
I'm just
are.
an NPC, guys. Don't worry about it. I'm not here to steal your XP.
There you go. Yeah, so, well, now I'd figure that one out again. So, Mentra, did you see the party sheet? Or, no, you guys can't. Click on your character sheet, Mentra.
Just give it. You could just give her 83
I can't.
because
It
that
won't
would
let
be.
me. Oh, I guess it will. Okay, I have to do it her player thing, so.
What level did you bring her in as?
I brought her in at level 2, so essentially she'll have
So
the same experiences.
her next fill in her next level to 900 too.
I didn't realize I could change that. I was trying to do it through the party sheet and I couldn't, but yeah, no. So yeah, she's got the experience now. There you go. Awesome. You guys are a little over halfway to level 3.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the mayor of the governor of Night Hill, the keep, is very happy that you helped defend them from a dragon and fought off the dragon champions. And as you realize that he is sincere in his statements, you realize that all you really did was prick the wound of a dragon in his leg and not quite defeat dragon champion. Although you feel pretty good about yourselves for accomplishing a great task like that, even though you're budding heroes. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Garrett's battle was pretty epic there. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
He expresses his disappointment that you did not go and rescue the people from the church, and they're going to send a party to check that out when morning comes. But he does not want you to stay past morning. He says he will give you the ability to take your rest, but mid-morning, your butts are out of his kingdom. There you go. You will get the ability to take your rests, and during a long rest, you can expend as many hit points as you have to get your HP up. Nope, that's not right.
You can expend your hit die, and then after a short rest, I think you get
rest. You expend the hit die, and at a long rest, you get one of them back, or half of them back, or something. And I think you get hit points back.
On a long rest, yes.
I don't think you have to use the.
No.
Let me look it up.
I think you get a hit die back on a short rest, though. That's what I was thinking. So when you do a long rest, you get all your hit points and spell slots back.
Resting.
At least that's always the way I've played it.
Okay, long rest, period extended downtime, late 8 hours. At the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points. The character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half the character's total number. You regain at least one hit die when you finish a long rest.
So that's our new number 6.
Oh, long rest, you gain.
Yeah.
So it's not a short rest then.
Short rest, character can spend one or more hit die at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit die, which is equal to the character's level. For each hit die spent in this way, the player rolls the die, adds the character's modifier of the Constitution to it, and gains hit points equal to the total. After applying your Constitution, you gain a minimum to 0 hit points. The player can decide to spend an additional die after each roll. Yeah, so you don't get the hit dice back until after you finish a long rest. You get to use the hit die.
It says
So
you
long
regain
rest-
at least 1 hit die when you finish a long rest, but I didn't realize.
That's right.
I always thought you got all your hit die back. I
Up
didn't
to a
realize.
number of dice equal to half of the character total. So
Mm.
if you're level 5 and you spend 5, then you're going to get 2 or
Dark
3
Bear,
back,
thank you
depending on
for
how
the follow.
generous the DM is. I'd probably give you 3, but you get the rest of your hit points back, regardless. At the list.
So we can take a long rest now.
Yeah, you are going to take a long rest, and this isn't it session. So you should all have your full hit points back. There you go. As this was like a barren area, there's really no additional that you guys find. There's no really additional reward given other than he's not going to punish you for being in his kingdom until after your deadline passes. Essentially, he gave you the demand to get the dodge.
Yeah.
I will tell you this much next time. Oh, it's there we go.
I disagree.
Commander.
So that's our new number 6.
Is Mentor back? I'm gonna guess no. That's fine. I'll give you this hook when she gets back, and then we'll call it.
So I've been doing some looking around here, and I realized that Fantasy Grounds, well, at least it wasn't for this spell. It was not calculating cantrip attack correctly.
Okay, which one's that?
It's well, I've modified my Eldritch Blast, so it has, or it's Eldritch, whatever the original spell was called. I think it's Eldritch. Yeah. I've modified my Eldritch Blast with Agonizing Blast and Eldritch Spear because I'm level 2 now, and I can add those whatchamacallits to it. So I modified the spell. So now, because I have Eldritch Blast, it allows me to add my Charisma modifier to the damage it deals on hit. Well, that's normal, and it actually, I mean, I had to go in and tell it to do that, but that's normal. But on the actual attack, you're supposed to be adding your ability and your Charisma modifier to your attack. And I've noticed before when I've messed around with spellcasters, I thought it was ridiculously low. And when I came into this, my chance to hit was really low. And it didn't make sense. But I noticed when I came in here where it says base, I don't know. So if you go to Agonizing Blast with Spear,
yeah, I'm seeing.
if you open it up under the attack and click the little magnifying glass, it now says ranged, ability, charisma, and my proficiency. It's now adding my charisma modifier and my proficiency to my attack. And before, when I first came into the skill, it was set on group or something like, not group, it was set on group attack. So it was not adding any of that stuff to the spell. And as far as I can tell from the rules, when you cast a cantrip, you're supposed to add your ability score, your charisma modifier, and your proficiency to your attack. And I just noticed this from a DM standpoint before too, that cantrips are, at least attack cantrips, are almost useless. And so I wonder if I go back and look at my campaign if it isn't set on the wrong thing.
Yeah, it's not useless. I mean, they're decent. So
Well,
you don't add your stuff to the damage. You add it
No.
to the attack.
I don't normally this you would not add it to the damage, you're right. But
Yeah.
you do add it to the attack. And
That's right.
before it was not adding it to the attack. That's what I'm saying.
So you went in here and added attack.
I went in here and
7.
I went in here and I changed it to okay, so click on the magnifying glass next to cast, attack, ranged.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have name, agonizing blast with spear, attack, type, base, stat, proficiency bonus? Do you see that?
Yep.
So did it change for you now? When I clicked that?
Yep.
Did it change again?
Yep.
Okay, it was set on this initially. And this is not correct. This is what it added when I added it from the spellbook. This is what it added. And this is not correct. Because this isn't a group attack spell. And also...
Yeah, it's one of his default.
That's not the way it's supposed to work. So I clicked it again, which changed it over to ability. And then I used my charisma modifier for my spell casting. So I changed the stat to charisma, and I add, and you also add your proficiency, which you normally get even when you do your group attack.
It says when you cast Eldritch Blast, add your charisma modifier to the damage it deals.
Right. And so I am adding damage because of the agonizing blast. So I've also modified that to add +5 force damage because that's my +5 from my charisma. So I've actually fixed this. But what I was pointing out to you is that you might want to check on your spellcasting characters whenever you create them or play them.
Yeah, I always go in and make sure those match up. I've been doing that. I did that when
I did not know that, and so I played a warlock in one of Mav's campaigns, and I just noticed, unless I had spell slots, I was totally useless. But I mean, this actually gives me the ability to do damage.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be frustrating.
Because I couldn't hit anything. I could not hit anything because I was only getting like a +2 because all it was adding was my proficiency bonus.
Right.
So and I'm like level 5 and I'm facing guys that are level 5 and I can't hit anything, and I was like, this is retarded. I don't even know why I have cantrips. So actually, I think I went and re-rolled all my cantrips to like utility skills because my actual damage wasn't anything.
Oh yeah, that can be frustrating. I think it does here attack, and sometimes it'll do it so that it's not even pulled.
So I'll have to check
stuff,
that when I play on other campaigns. I didn't know that. And
did you check Witch Bolt already?
I did not. It's doing the same thing. It's only a +2 ranged, and I should have. Yeah, it's doing the group attack thing again. It should be.
Well, not all of them add your charisma. Okay.
Not to damage, correct, but to the attack, it should be added all the time.
Because
because it's a spell attack. Anytime you attack,
your spell power is charisma based.
Right.
All right. Yeah. So no, you're right.
You're right. It's not supposed to add it to damage. At least as far as I know, it's not supposed to add it to damage. But as far as the attack is concerned, the actual attack roll should add all of that. So that good call on that one too.
Yep.
I'd already changed it.
It was. Yeah, no, you didn't.
The save. No, I hadn't changed the save. It should be charisma. I think.
Does it get a save for that? It might not get a save for that. Yeah, there's no save against that. It's on a hit.
No, it's just an attack.
Yeah, so check that one out too, especially for save. Because that's interesting.
There's no save on that one. There's no save on against agonizing blast either. It's basically like firebolt. It's just a cantrip attack.
I made a save on your old man's touch.
No, but I'm talking about. I was just saying agonizing blast and witch bolt don't have a save.
right?
But yeah, there's a save on the old man's touch or old one's touch, but I don't really know why. Because if I'm doing it to a willing person, they wouldn't want to save against it. Because if you saved, what's it gonna do? Half the healing?
No, it's gonna do the full healing. It's on a fail. The old man's touch causes the target to forgo healing and to make a roll on the wild surge table and follow its effects. So you'd have to roll.
So I'm guessing we're getting on horses and riding the hell out of here, or because we just
is
got
Venture
kicked
back?
out. I think so.
Yes, you guys were talking. I didn't want to interrupt.
Oh no, that's fine. Who got kicked out?
Didn't the Lord say we're supposed to get out here at dawn?
Okay. No, it's fine. So you guys take your long packing up to go. The governor approaches you and he goes, "I spoke too hastily last night. I was a bit upset, but I have a proposition for you." Okay, there we go. Now it's bright. He said, I want to know who made these attacks. So if you can find the raiders' camp and give me specific information about why they made this attack, I will pay you each 250 gold pieces. Each. He wants to know where the camp is sited, how many raiders, who the wants to attack his town. And he wants to know where they plan to strike next. So
Gerhard looks up from counting his arrows in his quiver and says, "Is the recipe? I'll gladly take the job. Don't know about you lot. 250 gold sounds good to me."
what are you guys going to say? Are you guys going to take the job, Dialogue Mantra?
Wait, was Tristan not taking the job?
No, he said he's definitely taking the job. He wants the 200 pieces.
Sure, I'm in. Gold's gold. It's shiny. I want some more of what I found just a little while ago.
I don't know who you lot are, but why not?
Why not? Why not? Okay.
I don't have any gold because we never discussed how much money we had when we started. So, I mean, I have one gold piece that I found from Tristan.
Well, you should have had your character starting stuff.
I think it was so much gold pieces or your kit. So I guess I took the kit. So, or is it gold pieces and kit?
Shebang.
No, I think
Gold
you
pieces
bought
and
your kit with your gold pieces. Well, you have one gold piece. There you go. You're about to try to get 250 more. So, fantastic. He says, "I am not an unawares person." He said, "I know that you lost some of your gear fighting our battles, and so I will allow you to take one weapon that is a simple melee weapon, or you may take up to 6 pieces of ammunition of the weapon of your choice that's simple melee." Okay, so you can't do any exotic stuff. He doesn't have any exotic stuff either, so. And you're not going to find any vendors that have that because they've been under siege for a while. So what that means is if you go into your items, like Mentra, you can throw javelins. You could take 6 more javelins if you want. Or you could get a bow and some arrows or something.
But they don't have any hand axes.
It depends on where they fall on the table. So let's see. A hand axe is a simple melee weapon. So yeah, they have hand axes. You can take up to 6 hand axes, or javelins, or a mixture of the two, or a spear. And you can take a spear if you. So.
Carlisle tops off on 5 more arrows.
All right. You gonna grab any weapon, Dialogue, free simple melee weapon.
Do I even have anything? I don't think I even have anything. Probably should. I have a crossbow. I'll take a.
You have no ammunition for your crossbow?
I just never filled it in.
Oh, okay.
I think you get. I think in the kit, that's what I was looking at.
It
That's why I
should
was
say
applying it.
crossbow bolts, and I don't see any bolts on here.
That's what I was looking up. That's why I was being quiet, because I'm trying to find this. Because when I created this character, I was in a hurry. So
Okay. Let's see.
yeah, I should have 20 bolts.
Awesome. He hasn't even been using it.
Well, I just never really bother to use it because I have cantrips and they do more damage. So.
Well, you could take a simple melee weapon. He's going to give you a simple melee weapon for free.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a rapier.
But that's not a simple melee weapon.
I take any sword that looks small.
That'd be a short sword or
Okay.
a dagger.
That would be your choices are club, dagger, great club, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, or spear.
And short sword is material.
I'll
Dart,
I'll take a-
short bow, or sling.
take a. Yeah, I'd probably just hurt myself.
The hammers can be thrown
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a quarterstaff.
or staff. Okay.
Gosh, Dr. Q gave you his.
Oh,
You could
did
have
you
two.
say you wanted the hand axes there, Mintra?
Yeah, I took 3 hand axes and 3 javelins, if that's fine.
Yep, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Actually,
So your total should be 5 javelins and 3 hand axes. Because you had 3 javelins that you started with. Yeah.
I had 1 javelin and I threw it at the dragon.
Okay, so you should have 4 javelins and 3 hand axes.
Oh,
But it didn't. Oh, you threw it at the dragon. My bad.
yeah.
See,
I
if for
threw
some
all
reason
my
it was.
things at the
I gotcha.
dragon.
3 and 3. In your inventory, it didn't change in your actions, so they match now.
how many daggers are there?
So these are thrown weapons, so you can take up to 6.
All right, I'm gonna instead of the quarterstaff, I'm gonna take 6 daggers.
There you go. You've been reading NPCs again, haven't you? the dagger throwing. No.
No, that wasn't where I got it from.
Oh no.
At least I haven't been reading it lately.
It's fine.
I just don't think a quarterstaff could be kind of cool, but it doesn't fit with my character.
Hell,
I
I could
would've
use
taken
my
the daggers,
first
too.
staff, but I thought that would probably get broke by a fucking sword.
So
Who says I'm gonna hit anything with it?
that's right. He took it merely for this resale value. Let's see.
I'm gonna turn. Actually, I need 2 quarterstaffs, and I'm gonna turn them into a collapsible 10-foot
Wow,
pole.
that was very generous. he gave you pieces there, dialogue.
Huh?
He essentially gave you 12 gold pieces there, dialogue. Because they're gold. 1 daggers are 2 gold pieces.
Shh.
That's funny.
I could take. Well, how many hand axes were you supposed to? Was he giving away?
Oh, the hand axes. Oh,
Was it?
oh, there
2?
were
There
5
were
gold
5.
pieces. Dang. Minch already grabbed 3 of them, so she got 15 gold pieces out of that, and 15 silver pieces out of that deal. if she sells.
I want 2 quarter stabs, and I'm gonna make a collapsible 10-foot pole.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. You're not getting 2 quarter staffs. I mean, if you want to, I guess you could.
They're only
like,
worth. They're only
sell
2
one
silver.
of your daggers.
They're only 2 silver
Buy 'em.
pieces.
Well, you did find 1 gold piece. You could
I know
spend,
I did.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to spend your gold piece and get it exchanged for silver, so you can get the quarter staff.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Or you can
You would
hand
get
back
8 silver pieces back.
or you can hand back Gerhardt's gold piece and he can give you his quarterstaff.
Yeah, right.
That's not a very good. That's not a very good trade.
That was really subtle, Gerhard. I saw the wheels were gonna make a gold piece out of this. That's funny.
Where does it say starting money? Where does it like? That's. I was just looking that up.
It's gonna be under your character, so your warlock class. It's gonna be right after your tables and stuff. So it says proficiencies, and then it says equipment.
Right.
A light crossbow, 20 bolts, component, arcane, scholar, dungeon. So you don't start with any gold.
Right. That's what I thought. So that's why I was. Yeah. Anyway.
So the reason why some of them start with gold is because of their background. So your charlatan background, it doesn't give you any gold either. Oh, it does. A bout pouch containing 15 gold pieces.
All right. There we go.
But you bought your kit, didn't you?
Bought what kit?
Whatever
you're saying
kit
I bought. You're saying I bought the equipment that I was supposed to get? That doesn't seem fair. I didn't buy any extra stuff.
Oh, okay.
I just went.
I might
with
be thinking of a different game. That's fine.
When
Yeah,
when I
didn't
said my kit, I meant I bought not bought. I took the Dungeoneers pack, which is part of the starting equipment. So
for your class.
yeah, so I should be
okay.
at 16 gold pieces.
Yep, 16 gold pieces. There you go. Look at that. You started this session with nothing, and you got out of it through a little bit of reminder, some money. No, that's good. I'm glad you figured that one out. That would have sucked later on. So,
All right.
did you figure your gold out correctly at the beginning there, Ger?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like how many Rangers have I made B-run?
Enough.
Yeah, exactly. At least 4 Ranger characters I made throughout the campaigns I played.
I'm also missing a set of fine clothes, a disguise kit, etc., etc. So.
Well, drag and drop. That's fine. Well, it's been a good night. Thanks for playing. And if you're all available next Tuesday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'll be happy to assist. So.
All right.
Next time we are going for the Raiders camp. See how long you guys survive. If it's anything like tonight, I expect quite a bit. So you guys did very well. Did you finalize your choices? Do I need to leave it open